Baby Driver, directed by the visionary Edgar Wright and released in 2017, is a groundbreaking cinematic experience that transcends the conventional action crime thriller. It is a meticulously orchestrated symphony where every visual cue, every line of dialogue, and every propulsive action sequence is meticulously synchronized with its electrifying soundtrack. Wright, a filmmaker celebrated for his kinetic energy and intricate visual storytelling, elevates the genre by making music not merely a complementary element, but the very narrative and emotional core of the film. This unique integration creates an immersive, rhythmic tapestry that pulls the audience directly into the unique world of its protagonist, Baby. The film introduces us to Baby, portrayed with understated charisma by Ansel Elgort. He is an enigmatic and seemingly innocent young man, perpetually tethered to his assortment of iPods and earbuds. This constant immersion in music is not merely a stylistic choice, it's a coping mechanism for his chronic tinnitus, a persistent ringing in his ears caused by a traumatic childhood accident. To drown out this incessant internal noise and maintain his focus, Baby relies entirely on his carefully curated playlists. This dependency on music is the fundamental conceit of the film, transforming him from a typical getaway driver into a unique maestro of the asphalt. His driving isn't just fast or reckless, it's a precisely choreographed performance, a fluid dance where his car becomes an extension of his musical rhythm. Every gear shift, every evasive maneuver, every sharp turn, and even the precise timing of exits and entrances are timed to the exact cadences of the songs playing in his ears. This transforms what could be chaotic, disjointed chases into exhilarating, almost balletic sequences, a visual and auditory masterpiece of synchronized action. Edgar Wright's directorial genius is undeniably the driving force behind Baby Driver's singular identity. He transcends conventional filmmaking techniques by making the soundtrack an active participant in the narrative. The music doesn't simply underscore the scenes, it dictates them. Dialogue exchanges are sometimes delivered in sync with the song's lyrics or beats, ambient sounds like gunshots or car horns become percussive elements in the sonic landscape, and even the pace of the editing accelerates or slows in perfect harmony with the tempo of the track. This level of meticulous synchronization demands an extraordinary degree of pre-production planning. Wright famously spent years developing the concept, often selecting the specific songs before even writing the scenes, choreographing the action and even the camera movements to the predetermined musical cues. This commitment to an integrated audiovisual experience creates a deeply satisfying, almost visceral connection between the auditory and visual senses, making the audience feel every beat and every turn alongside Baby. It's a bold artistic choice that defines the film's unique identity and sets it apart from virtually every other action film in cinematic history. It's not just a movie with a great soundtrack, it's a movie made by its soundtrack. Beyond the thrilling car chases and stylized action sequences, Baby Driver is, at its heart, a character-driven story about redemption, the desperate yearning for a normal life, and the struggle to escape a predetermined destiny. Baby is a profoundly reluctant participant in the world of crime. He's trapped by a debt to Doc, a charismatic yet ruthless crime boss, a debt he desperately wants to repay so he can finally walk away clean. His innocence is strikingly palpable amidst the hardened criminals. He carries old cassette recorders, meticulously capturing snippets of conversations, ambient sounds, and musical ideas, showcasing an artistic, observant, and almost childlike nature that clashes sharply with the violent underworld he inhabits. This internal conflict between his gentle spirit and the brutal reality of his circumstances is a central pillar of the narrative, constantly driving his motivations and the often difficult choices he is forced to make. He's a good kid caught in a very bad situation, and his entire journey is one of trying to break free from the invisible chains of his past and the dangerous present. His path to potential freedom and genuine happiness comes in the form of Deborah, a charming and free-spirited waitress with whom he falls instantly and deeply in love. Played with a sweet, unassuming grace by Lily James, Deborah represents everything Baby desires outside the suffocating world of crime: simplicity, genuine connection, and the alluring promise of a normal, happy life, unburdened by the shadows of illegal activities. Their budding relationship provides the film's essential emotional core, serving as a powerful beacon of hope against the ever-escalating danger and moral decay that surrounds them. The chemistry between Elgort and James is effortlessly believable and genuinely endearing, making their romance feel authentic and earned. This emotional anchor provides a strong, compelling motivation for Baby's desperate attempts to escape the clutches of Doc and his crew. Her presence elevates his fight for freedom from mere survival into a quest for a shared future, a life lived on his own terms, with the woman he loves by his side. The supporting cast is equally crucial in painting the vivid and dangerous world of Doc's crew, each member bringing a distinct flavor to the ensemble. Kevin Spacey delivers a chillingly calm yet deeply menacing performance as Document. He operates by his own strict and often arbitrary code of conduct, a man whose patience is finite and whose authority is absolute. Doc's shifting moods and unpredictable nature make him a compelling and terrifying figure. John Hamm, as Buddy, and Isa Gonzalez, as Darling, portray a dangerous, stylish, and passionately devoted couple whose loyalty to Doc, and more importantly, to each other, is unwavering until the very foundations of their world are shaken. Their tragic arc provides a powerful emotional counterpoint to Baby's aspirations for a happy ending. Jamie Foxx, as Bats, explodes onto the screen with a volatile, unpredictable, and genuinely terrifying energy. Bats is pure ID, driven by impulsive violence and a chilling lack of empathy, adding a constant layer of high tension and immediate danger to every scene he is in. These characters, while secondary to Baby's overarching journey, are fully fleshed out, each with their own distinct personalities, motivations, and arcs that contribute significantly to the film's dynamic, unpredictable, and genuinely terrifying energy. Bats is pure ID, driven by impulsive violence and a chilling lack of empathy, adding a constant layer of high tension and immediate danger to every scene he is in. These characters, while secondary to Baby's overarching journey, are fully fleshed out, each with their own distinct personalities, motivations, and arcs that contribute significantly to the film's dynamic, unpredictable, and genuinely terrifying energy. Bats is pure ID, driven by impulsive violence and a chilling lack of empathy, adding a constant layer of high tension and immediate danger to every scene he is in. These characters, while secondary to Baby's overarching journey, are fully fleshed out, each with their own distinct personalities, motivations, and arcs that contribute significantly to the film's dynamic, unpredictable, and genuinely terrifying energy. Bats is pure ID, driven by impulsive violence and a chilling lack of empathy, adding a constant layer of high tension and immediate danger to every scene he is in. These characters, while secondary to Baby's overarching journey, are fully fleshed out, each with their own distinct personalities, motivations, and arcs that contribute significantly to the film's dynamic, unpredictable, and genuinely terrifying energy. Bats is pure ID, driven by impulsive violence and a chilling lack of empathy, adding a constant layer of high tension and immediate danger to every scene he is in. These characters, while secondary to Baby's overarching journey, are fully fleshed out, each with their own distinct personalities, motivations, and arcs that contribute significantly to the film's dynamic, unpredictable, and often darkly comedic tone. Their interactions with Baby frequently highlight his inherent innocence and the constant, mortal threat he faces from their ruthless world. Baby Driver also delves deeply into themes of fate versus the liberating power of choice. Baby initially feels fated to be a getaway driver, trapped by the lingering shadow of his past and the ironclad demands of Document. The film cleverly explores how his actions, however reluctant, continually draw him deeper into a life he despises. Yet, as the narrative progresses, he is repeatedly presented with critical junctures and difficult choices that challenge this perceived destiny. His deep-seated desire to protect Deborah, his unwavering moral compass, however bruised by circumstance, and his ultimate, courageous decision to stand up against the criminals define his character arc. It's a powerful, modern retelling of a classic narrative, a protagonist striving to break free from a predetermined path, asserting their own agency and forging their own identity in a world that seems determined to crush their spirit and keep them tethered to a life of crime. This internal and external struggle adds significant emotional and philosophical depth to the exhilarating action, making Baby's physical escapes parallel his profound psychological battle for personal freedom and self-determination. Visually, Baby Driver is an absolute feast for the eyes, showcasing a vibrant and dynamic aesthetic. Bill Pope's cinematography masterfully captures the essence of Atlanta, transforming mundane cityscapes, multi-level parking garages, and busy highways into dynamic, visually striking backdrops for the film's exhilarating chases. The deliberate and artful use of color, strategic lighting, and innovative camera angles is a hallmark of Wright's style, meticulously enhancing the mood and rhythm of each scene. From the vibrant, almost hyper-realized aesthetic of the early scenes, bathed in warm glows and bright, optimistic palettes as Baby's relationship with Deborah blossoms, to the progressively grittier, darker, and more desaturated tones as the stakes rise and the violence escalates, the visual storytelling perfectly complements the oral experience. The car stunts, impressively, prioritize practical effects and real-world physics over gratuitous computer-generated imagery. This commitment to authentic, practical stunts grounds the action in a palpable reality, making it feel more visceral, dangerous, and impactful. The precision with which these real-world actions are choreographed to the music is astounding, creating sequences that are both thrillingly realistic and artistically stylized. Beyond the music, the film's overall sound design is equally meticulous and crucial to its immersive quality. The careful layering of ambient sounds, Foley effects, and the distinctive way Baby's tinnitus is audibly represented, often as a muffled ringing that the music overcomes, immerses the audience directly into his subjective experience. This sophisticated soundscape builds tension, provides exposition, and enhances the emotional weight of various scenes, often communicating information without the need for dialogue. Every creak of a car door, every scuff of a shoe, every click of a seatbelt is placed with deliberate precision, adding to the rhythmic texture of the film. Baby Driver stands as a powerful testament to Edgar Wright's unique artistic vision and his obsessive, brilliant craftsmanship. It's a film that genuinely demands to be experienced multiple times to fully appreciate the intricate details, the subtle visual gags, the clever foreshadowing, and the unparalleled synchronization of its many moving parts. It's more than just a slick crime caper, it's a profound celebration of music as a life force, a nuanced study of character, and a thrilling, propulsive ride that boldly pushes the boundaries of conventional cinematic storytelling. Its innovative approach to sound design, its commitment to a cohesive and exhilarating artistic vision, and its ability to blend genres seamlessly make it a standout example of modern action filmmaking and a potential blueprint for how to truly integrate music into a film's narrative at its most fundamental level. It's a film that resonates long after the credits roll, leaving an indelible mark on the viewer's memory, primarily for its sheer originality, its infectious energy, and its undeniable, effortless cool factor. It solidifies Edgar Wright's reputation as one of the most inventive directors working today, capable of crafting films that are both incredibly entertaining and deeply artistic.